What do you
Black
feel like
tranny butthole and
they don't have that on the menu today.
on the menu.
Black tranny butthole for lunch.
Nothing like a nice rusty trombone.
Yeah, but
after a workout.
Your birthday's Thursday.
Yeah.
So you can have that on your birthday. How's that?
Yeah.
Go treat yourself.
And a nice nut from a dime. Little protein shake. What are you drinking, Dale? Because your wife doesn't permit you to go down on her.
Oh my God. You're a real asshole.
I'll take the big pappy.
Yeah, this is all for, you know, New England sports fans.
I'm not one of them. Although my father was an ex-Boston College Eagle, 64 to 68. Look it up. And a 12th round Philadelphia Eagle draft pick out of BC. Devastating defensive end.
And what happened to you?
Didn't listen to Dad. I fell by the wayside.
Well, what happened?
Well,
you played ball. Cut it out. You think she wants anything to do with you?
I think she does. What it is they like the attention. Everybody's afraid. Like that guy that got fired at work. To say anything to a girl, now Bill O'Reilly gets fired. Bullshit.
I don't feel bad for him, and even though, you know, of course, he's a fucking.
And now I hear Sean Hannity.
He got like 25 million to walk. They paid him 25 million out the fucking door.
The point is, a girl complains because he called her hot short. That made her feel threatened.
Yeah, but see, there's multiple complaints, man. And he said, I don't agree with it unless you have solid proof.
Right.
That shit does piss me off.
Maniacs is just going to happen one way. They use it as an easy way out. If women are about to be fired, I've seen them do that accusation so many times.
Yeah, it's sad.
For other reasons.
Yeah,
and women get away with stuff on the job more than men. I've seen it happen. I've been at work for 27 years. I don't like it.
Maybe
the demasculinization of men. I don't like it. I'm not going to stand for it.
Well, too bad, because you're going to have to.
I'm not going to stand for it.
Wait, okay, then
no
you're not,
liberal cookie cutter tells me what to do.
Then you're not going to have a fucking job either.
That's fine. At least I'm going to go out like a man.
There you go. All right. Hey.
Not like
you basically live like a bum right now anyway.
Well,
so
not like Koth Andrew, who doesn't have the conviction to stand by his word. I lost a lot of respect for that guy.
Why? How do you know he's not going to suck your penis when he's done with the show? He just might.
Ravens, that suck.
Yeah, sure. Well, Pittsburgh fan.
No, I'm a non-cookie cutter fan. How's that? How's that?
That's great. Look at those eyes. You look fucking stoned out of your mind.
Well, I'm not.
Are you about to pass out?
What in the hell is that?
Something you like. That looks.
No.
That's a guy with a very long ponytail. He's right up your alley. Don't get us thrown out of here. I want to eat first, okay? And then you can get us thrown the fuck out. I don't really care.
I see all the vacationing fat-ass cookie cutters coming down to Florida for their big Florida vacation. Big thrill.
Why would you not want to come here? It's fucking beautiful, bro.
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it? Look at where we are. Look at the weather. It's fucking great. You can't beat it. When's the last time you've been to the beach, Leonard? This is the first time in how long?
About 6-7 years.
See that? We live here and you don't even fucking... You got the beach 8 minutes from your house. And you haven't been here in 8 years.
I'd rather go to Dixie Highway than the beach.
Of course you would.
To catch my drift. I gotta take an explosive piss. I'll be back. Give me go.
Don't knock the table over.
I'll be back.
Fucking jerk.
From that liquid.
All right, I'll be here.
Protein.
Maybe I'll ditch your stupid ass. You can walk your fat ass home. This idiot. Spilling all over yourself. What is it? Why don't you wipe that shit off your shirt?
This feels good.
I would tell you to dump it over your head, but you got to get in my car, so that's not happening. Or else
it'll dry in a minute. Anyway.
You're gonna fucking walk your ass
It'll
home.
evaporate.
that stupid ass motorcycle.
If I went like this, we get the girl behind me.
Yeah, she's
Imagine that, definitely.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Actually, I don't care now. We already ate. You can get us kicked out of here. I don't care. This guy's good. Well, waiter's all right. You're not gonna walk out.
Yeah, he wanted to know if he wants some more cocktail.
Look at. See. Look at that idiot with her. She's got 3 dogs in a fucking stroller. They have 4 legs. Why would you push them around in a stroller? Let the little shit walk.
I think it is.
Dogs like to walk.
Their kids are like a drug addicted nightmare, so they get these dogs to make up for it.
No, this is an old woman. It's because dogs give you unconditional love. You can beat the fuck out of them, and 2 minutes later they're right next to you trying to lick your feet.
Reminds me of certain people I know, certain cookie cutters.
Yeah, exactly. But dogs and strollers, fucking ridiculous. Anybody that pushes a dog around in a stroller is an asshole. You heard it here first. Total dipshit. Makes me fucking sick.
You don't see them doing that in the ghetto, do you?
Dogs like to win, of course not. They just chain them to the fucking tree and leave them outside all day. They're fucking assholes too.
Yeah.
But dogs, they want to walk. They don't want to be, I mean, pushing them around in the stroller. It's fucking ridiculous.
They probably shit in that stroller or something too.
A dog is not a fucking child. It's not a human being.
It would be funny. Get a big stroller and push Genova in it.
Yeah, exactly. He would like
have him wear like a bib, like a little baby, and have somebody like covered up, and then open it and say, "Look, you see her pull her shorts on, the tan, typical tan, pulling her."
She's got no hair. You like that? You like a bald woman?
Jacqueline's like that, no hair.
What's wrong with your eyeball? Why do you keep doing it? Are you gonna fall asleep?
Huh?
You're gonna fall asleep?
I don't know, it's a weird feeling.
Flaccid Flacco.
Yeah.
What is the matter with your eyeball? What the fuck are you doing? You can't open your eyes?
These are different entrees that they do with gator, but I know for a fact
What the hell is wrong with you?
It's like gator bites, and then there's like a gator.
I had this problem
This
last
is
week.
relaxing being at the beach, isn't it?
But that gator.
Yeah, I think
I can't even.
the fun of us causing.
There we go.
Sir, will you
Oh, they got 4 legs. Make them walk.
If Richard was here, he'd pull him out of there.
What set you off when you were a kid to not become a athlete, an all-star athlete, wrestler, whatever?
Well, I was doing good. I was good
in
in
high
baseball.
school, right?
Yes, but my father said, 9th grade, you're strictly playing football. And you lift. He goes, those other fuckers will be playing basketball, wrestling. He goes, you'll be in the weight room. And then he goes, you got to get that Division I scholarship. So I was doing good. My sophomore year, I got letters from West Virginia, Villanova, North Carolina State. Actually, Villanova, they wrote me personally and said they see me as the next Howie Long. Because Howie Long played there a few years earlier and was drafted by the Los Angeles Raiders. And I was doing well and whatever. And, you know, my sophomore year, my father's I was going to start defensive end. And they put a guy who was a senior ahead of me. And he's like, the coach wants to see how tough you are. See what you got, what it takes. I said, I'm better than this guy. And he says, obviously the coach doesn't think you're hungry enough. So you know what, I went in, I told the coach, fuck you, I'm better than the guy. You don't start me, I quit. So when I came home, my father beat the fuck out of me. This is my 10th grade year.
Jesus.
He says, you're out of this house. Because you quit, you're out of here. My mother's like, you can't do it, he's not 18. He goes, yes, I will. So I rejoined the team, I played my junior year, did a little better. And then my senior year, he started all that shit again. He threw out my comic book collection. And I had expensive comic books, Spider-Man, Avengers, you know, Marvel's comics.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a few, just some rich kids, you know, they felt bad, but they gave me a few. I had like Spider-Man #7 with mint condition, it was a wrapped plastic. think it's worth about $25,000 now.
Jesus Christ.
I came home from school and they're ripped into shreds. I mean, cars from the 60s. At the time, I don't think it was worth probably about $9 grand then, but the value went way up since then. And today I think it's about 30,000. And
you're like Jason with the fucking numbers.
Yeah.
9,000, 30,000,
Yeah.
20,000, 23,000.
I said, what do you do that for, Dad? He goes, well, I didn't think you were paying enough attention to your schoolwork and football, so I removed the distraction for you.
Jesus.
I said, fuck this. I says, I'm out of here. And at the time, you didn't need parental signature to join the military. And you could do your basic training before you graduated high school, and then as soon as you graduate high school, you can go off to your base.
Right.
Start your job. And at the time, you could do that. Now you can't.
Yeah. No.
So I said, fuck that. Just, it was my senior year. I left at summer. I didn't even tell my mother. And I called him, like, where the hell are you? I said, calling. So I'm in Lackland. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Lackland Air Force Base. I'm in basic training. My mother's like, you what? Did I hear my father screaming? He says, you're never coming back into this house. He goes, what about your football? He goes, football practice starts in 2 weeks. I said, I'm not going to be there. I said, I'll be back when I come home, graduate from boot camp. He's like, no, you won't. I said, whoa. He's like, no, you're not coming back. So that was the end of that. You know, with my height and size, I could have got a D1 offer.
So what happened?
So I fucked up. When I came back, I had to live at my grandmother's house. Graduated. By that time, my father was a raving maniac. He divorced my mother.
Sounds like he was always a raving fucking maniac.
Yeah, he was. And he always used that, see, other people got this, other people got that, I don't.
So that's why you are that way.
Yeah, he drilled that every single day in our weight room, and then he had a heavy punching bag. He used to chain to the tree outside of our weight room, it's in our basement. And he used to come home from work. You'd tell whenever he had to work, he'd punch the boys. This looked different. I never come down. He used to punch that heavy bag without gloves. Just take off his suit coat. And he'd come home, he'd come to the dinner table with bloody fists. He punched the shit out of that heavy bag. You know, he scared the fuck out of me.
You probably drove him crazy. That's why he did that shit.
Yeah, and you know, I used to watch my practices my junior and sophomore year. I see his car pull up after he was right in the football field. I see him pull up. And if he saw me got beat on a play, he'd get out of the car and stand by the fence. You could see he wouldn't come onto the field. But then he'd get back in his car. It's like, oh my God, I was so scared of what he'd do. But then after practice, while everybody else went to took a shower and went home, sometimes he'd say, no, you're not going anywhere. He'd have me do 20, 40-yard sprints after the 20 we did. And then we'd go at it where, like I said, he would take his...
So how the fuck were you so fat?
I wasn't fat in high school.
Oh, you weren't?
That picture when I was 23. That's when I came down here and got free food at the hospital. That's why I got fat. I mean, you know, free food back in the 90s, it wasn't you had to sneak food. It was you were encouraged to eat. They used to sit down and watch. Doctors, whatever, would sit and watch me eat breakfast and lunch. I'd have like 20 eggs, 15 slices of bacon, donuts, lactose-free milk. Then
Why
at lunch,
lactose-free? You're lactose intolerant?
yeah.
Okay.
I learned that when I got down here too. Now at lunch I'd have 2 double cheeseburger and fries. It was free at the time. And they encourage you. Then they'd say, take a box of them. We used to have pizza from Sal's.
Now what do they do? Charge you half for?
Oh yeah, they
half
say
price?
they charge you, but the food sucks.
Yeah.
I gotta sneak it. I gotta put shit in my pockets.
Edit out.
Plus I'm on GH. I don't think I get that.
Edit out.
I was lean in high school, but man, he'd make me go against him after practice. He'd take off his suit coat. He'd rip his work shirt to shreds. Even the coach thought he was nuts. They were afraid of him. He was so freaking quick. It wasn't so much, he was a big guy, he was strong, but the quickness of a guy that 240 pounds, and he played about 260. Trying to block him was just unreal. He was so fucking fast off the ball, and that's what makes an NFL player. And I'd hit him with my helmet.
So why wasn't he an NFL player?
He tore his knee up. He was. Tore his knee to shreds against the Boston Patriots. As a rookie, he was on the kickoff team.
Tore his knee up running the water out to the boys, right?
Yeah, I got a book at home that tells about him and his brother how
Nah, I
great they
believe
were.
just breaking your balls, but he sounds like a
They're
real
legends.
fucking asshole.
Well, you had to be.
I don't mind talking shit about
You
him.
had to be a tough
'Cause
player.
He's a fucking jerk off.
But I should have listened to him.
Yeah, you probably should have. But what now?
But I let the man down. I broke his heart. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah, but just because that was his path in life doesn't
Yeah,
mean
but I
it has
should have
to
followed
be,
it.
doesn't have to be your
Well, I
path.
should have followed it.
So why didn't you?
Because I fucked up. Went to basic training.
So
And
you
then
could
when I
have still
came
played. You
back,
could have still
I
played.
did.
after
I
that.
did talk to the University of Pittsburgh coordinator. You know, he got me down there. I ran a 40. I bench pressed 225 like 20 sometimes.
What did you run a 40?
I ran it 5 flat.
It's
I
not
was
bad for a
300
big
pounds.
asshole.
And he was going to send me the admissions department. I just needed to know what courses I needed just to get into make the school, period. And the next week, that's when that whole staff was fired. And I moved to Miami, went down to Hurricanes. Coach Dennis Erickson did the same thing, went and talked. They're, you know, they like my size and speed and my strength.
How old were you then?
In my early 20s. I think I was close to 20, but you could still walk on. You know, I had a decent shot of making the team, that's all I could say. And then my mother kicked me out of the house because she was bringing some Spanish guy home. And she was telling me beforehand, you're not living with me anymore. And I said, why? I don't have a place. She goes, well, you're leaving. You're not staying with me. Just like that. You
So
know.
that's there's their disdain for Latin people right there.
Well, what did the guy do
So
to
this
her?
is all coming together. I like
What
this.
did it do to her? He
It's all
just
starting to make sense.
he sucked the blood out of her. He used all her money, got his paperwork, plus she bought him a car. She was signing loans for his friends. And then what'd she do? A couple months later, after she got married, she said, I need a favor the whole time. So we drove up to her place. She lived in Strawberry Lakes on
I know, you don't need to give details about
Antenna
it.
Road. So I come over there. She had a key. She opens the door, and there's like a couple young girls sleeping in the rooms. So my mother moved out. She said, well, a week out early. I said, why'd you move out? And she goes, well, she didn't get into the details, but there's girls in there. And she's like, get the fuck out of here. And she took a knife and ripped open the waterbed. Water went all over the floor. The waterbed. I said, why'd you do that? Because she was jealous because this girl was here. And then she kicked the girl. I said, Mom, you can't kick her out. And the girl was crying. I said, well, you know, where's she going to go?
What
Give her
was
some
it,
time.
the guy's daughters or something?
No, he just got some girls. He wanted to rent the rooms because my mother moved out. He wanted me to pay for the place.
So you finally hooked up with a chick that was not a tranny.
Right. And she said she was getting so turned on, but I was talking to her. But then she just said that she didn't want to act out on when I said I'd lick her butthole. She was just, it would just turn her on. She was a little too skittish.
She wouldn't let you lick her butthole?
Yeah, she's like self-conscious about it.
Maybe because she just took a huge dump.
Fine
Maybe
with-
because she knows what comes out of her asshole
Fine
and didn't
with
want
me.
your fucking mouth down there.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
The pressure's
Fucking
on me.
disgusting,
The
bro.
pressure's on me.
That's true. You would,
I don't know, Brad.
you would lick her ass clean, though.
When you see a nice,
You
pretty,
would.
black, thick ass, my tongue tends to gravitate towards it.
Oh my God, man.
What can I say?
Hey, that's all right. Whatever makes you happy, Leonard.
I don't know, Brad. I don't like that saying.
Licking black asshole. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't like being happy. Whatever makes you miserable, Leonard. Whatever makes you punish yourself. And be in fucking misery.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel a little better. But I do need to lay down for an hour before I make any decisions.
Yeah,
Good
that's a
workout,
idea.
though. You know, pretty good. I can't
I'm surprised you're able to make your own decisions.
complain. Yeah.
You shouldn't be allowed to. There should be a handbook for psychos like you.
Just think, Brad, I had many a tranny drive down these streets looking for me. Over the years.
That's just what I want to think about.
The one left because I said I wanted her shit. I had her. She was sitting on my face, and I said, "Go ahead, shit."
Oh,
and I was squeezing her stomach, and she ran out of the house.
Oh God. She literally ran out of the house naked.
In her Daisy Dukes.
Oh my God. Your neighbors must be so fucking fond of you. They're just scared to say anything to your dumb ass.
They're scared to say anything because everyone that comes over is a big, thick, black bitch.
Have you talked to this landlord prick about fixing that fucking wall?
I haven't seen him.
That mold? What do you mean you haven't seen him?
I haven't seen him.
What do you just send him the check?
Yeah, 800 big ones.
Don't send him shit until he fixes that motherfucker. Say, I'm not giving you any more money until you come in here and fix this. Say, it's fucking moldy. You can get sick from that.
I haven't been sick from anything.
You're probably immune to it.
Yeah. Hurry up, you fuck. I gotta take a shit. These assholes, I was doing bike cardio, and he pulled out to get a kid, and I smashed into one, knocked him over. And I said, you're fucking up my cardio. I said, he goes, I got a job to do, man.
That's right.
I said, I got cardio to do. Fuck you.